you, it must be Bullfest. And we're about to get moving. Check out those shorts. Can you see that? There's green whales on them. $24.99 Polo Ralph Lauren. Discount store at the Hershey Outlets. This isn't an easy task. Montana, that's where you don't pay taxes. It's Bullfest, New York, starting. All right, so I just got back from Bullfest, New York. Bullfest, for those of you who don't know, is put on by Hovik from Driving Force Club. He started with Bullfest in New York a bunch of years ago, and I remember he wanted to do a Lamborghini-only event. And I said, well, yeah, I have a Lamborghini with Gotham. I would like to drive the Ford GT because it's more fun. And he said, well, then you're not allowed to come. And I said, what a dick. But now, 6 or 7 years later, I sort of see where he's coming from. The event has become very successful, that there's now a Bullfest in New York, Bullfest in Miami, and I think he's looking to do 2 more Bullfests throughout the year, one in California, who knows where else it's going to go. Very cool. Pulls a lot of Lamborghini owners together, and Lamborghinis, when you pull them together, they look like Skittles. Like, they're awesome. You look, like, holy crap, there's a lot of cool colors. They stand out, they make lots of noise, and when you travel in a pack together, it's hard to beat the experience. You got people looking from all over the place. We met up in Manhattan Motor Cars in New York City. They have a new facility right across from Hustler Club. I think it's like 49th Street, somewhere around there, just north of the Intrepid. Very, very cool. They had a rooftop barbecue. We enjoyed that, and then we drove down the West Side Highway. Even saw Salmon, Brian Salmon. Where's your better looking co-pilot? But he was missing concubine. What's up with that? What's a Salmon without a concubine? Just a guy in a Lamborghini like everybody else. My friend Alyssa came with me, so we had a great drive. We drove down the West Side Highway all the way under the Brooklyn Bridge and everything like that, spun around, and then went up to Yonkers, had dinner at X2O. The next day, we ended up going, and I didn't go, I didn't participate in this, but we met up just by my house in New York, and drove all the way up to Monticello Motor Club, did some parade laps around Monticello, and then called it a day. So the weather didn't cooperate terribly, the traffic was a little rough, but it was a great event, great seeing all the people. It's amazing how many people you see and know over the years, and it's a really tight-knit community. Obviously, we miss some people that don't have Lamborghinis, that don't end up coming out, but it's really astounding how many Lamborghinis there are that like to come out, really drive and have fun and do some good spirited driving without being D-bags. So congratulations to Hovik, put on a great event. If you want some more photos of it, you can go to Instagram, follow Driving Force Club or Bullfest. So as much as I wanted today to be fairly uneventful, it was a little eventful. First thing that happened to me is when I was at the gas station, I had kept hearing a clicking, and I'm like, oh, I must have a rock in my tire. Wasn't a rock, it was a screw. On my way to Bullfest, there was a screw in my tire. Well, what do you do about that? I don't want to pull a screw out at the gas station, because if that happens and it starts leaking air, I'm stuck. Tire had air in it, so I drove it all the way to the dealership, asked them to take a look at it. They didn't have time because it was so busy and hectic with Bullfest, so I decided to leave the screw in the whole time. So in the video, you're gonna hear tick, 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 tick. That's a screw in the tire, big screw. And it wasn't until I drove it home, drove it on Bullfest, then drove it home, parked it, and started driving to work the next day that I found out that the tire was actually leaking air. I filled it up, and it went flat again. Now it's flat. But at least it didn't get in the way of a fun day. It was a great time. If you want some more photos of it, you can go to Instagram, follow Driving Force Club or Bullfest. On Instagram, you see some very cool pictures. I mean, if there's one thing that Hovik is able to pull off from these events, is he's able to put together some awesome pictures for everybody to be like, I was there. And it's actually very cool to be at. So if you're interested in the Bullfest, check out drivingforceclub.com or go check out the Instagram accounts. You can reach out through Hovik there. And if you want to take your Lamborghini and drive it somewhere fun, like more wide open roads, a little less traffic, check out adventuredrives.com. Our next event, Adventure Drives 8003, coming up July 13th to the 20th, Denver to Seattle. We have like 5 spots left. So if you're interested in doing that, I know it's sort of last minute, we'll help you arrange transport. We'll get everything sorted out, and it's a great time. And Valentino Balboni is coming. And when Valentino comes, Lamborghinis tend to follow. He's like the Pied Piper of Lamborghinis. I'm out.